Amidst a deadlock over truce in Gaza, senior Hamas official Bassem Naim has claimed that the Palestinian militant group did not reject the deal proposed by U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. While the Hamas official insists that Israel's response to Witkoff's proposal was incompatible with the group that had been agreed upon. Now, he has accused Witkoff of showing a complete bias towards Israel. Meanwhile, reacting to Hamas's response to this truce proposal, Steve Witkoff called the Palestinian militant group's demand as totally unacceptable. Now, Hamas is willing to release 10 living hostages and hand over the bodies of 18 dead in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. But Hamas has reiterated its demand for an end to the war and withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza. Reports indicate that changes to the truce proposal requested by Hamas includes a 7-year ceasefire, full IDF withdrawal from all territories captured since March, and the cancellation of new aid distribution model in Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister's office echoed Witkoff's reply to Hamas, saying that the amendments it was seeking were unacceptable and risked setting the process back. A statement issued by the PM's office vowed to continue efforts to bring hostages home and defeat Hamas. Now, as uncertainties about the fate of the remaining living hostages looms large, Israelis gathered in Tel Aviv to call for an end to the war in Gaza and a ceasefire to bring the hostages home. Protesters chanted, waved flags, carried banners and posters of hostages still held in Gaza.
After 603 days of war, it is clear that Netanyahu's government has not done and will not do everything required to bring our hostages home. The only chance we have to get them back is with the help of President Trump and Special Envoy Witkoff. We are facing moral bankruptcy.
Meanwhile, a big blast was seen over the Gaza Strip on Saturday, lighting up the evening sky. Now, the cause of the blast is not yet known. According to Gaza's health ministry, at least 60 people were killed in Israeli strikes in the last 24 hours. With Israel's military offensive in full swing, the IDF revealed that Israeli fighter jets dropped over 50 munitions in 30 seconds in the strike that eliminated Hamas leader Mohammed Sinwar on May 13th. According to the IDF, the strike also killed Mohammed Shabana, commander of the terror groups Rafah Brigade, and Mehdi Khora, commander of the South Khan Yunis Battalion. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz has issued a dire warning to the remaining Hamas commanders. In a post on X, Katz warned that Isaldin Haddad in Gaza and Khalil al-Haya abroad were next on the IDF's list. Now, Haddad is Hamas's Gaza city commander and the de facto most senior official in the Strip, and al-Haya is a member of Hamas's leadership council abroad. And now for more on this, we're being joined live by John Rosamando from Washington, D.C. He's a geostrategist and an expert on national security. Thank you so much, John, for joining us on the broadcast on WION World.
Thank you for having me.
Let me begin by asking now that U.S. as well as Israel has called Hamas's response to the Gaza ceasefire as unacceptable. And while the group has described U.S. as completely biased towards Israel, do you think it's a sign of the talks falling apart once again?
Well, Hamas has never been a reliable partner in talks. You know, if the war would have ended months ago, if Hamas had just simply freed the hostages. Hamas is talking about a 7-year end to the war and Israeli pullouts so that it can rebuild its shattered military forces. So, I mean, this is not something that we want. We want to see Hamas talk about ending the war, ending its military wing, and releasing all of the hostages instead of playing games.
Right, and we've also seen Benjamin Netanyahu. He's also saying that the announcement he was seeking was completely unacceptable. And given the latest developments, how do you foresee this truce actually panning out? And is there a long-term resolution in place that we can hope for?
Well, I don't see any optimism for any positive developments from Hamas's side. Hamas is not kept its bargain, and at the same time, they were supposed to have released a lot more hostages as of this point, 6 months ago. and Hamas is just dragging its feet.
Right. Thank you so much, John, for joining us on the broadcast and sharing your perspective with us.
Thank you.